sure if a lot of you guys know, but back in September, about 2 months back, I was supposed to be in Vietnam. But the smart ass that I am, I didn't know कि जो आपका passport है, it needs to be valid for at least 6 months before you do any international travel. So I reached the airport. I of course booked my flights, reached the airport, and after getting there at midnight, I was told that I cannot fly. I really tried hard, but कुछ भी जुगाड़ नहीं हुआ. However, all said and done, I am finally here. So I landed here in Phu Quoc at 5 in the morning and the sun wasn't even up, but I'm glad because I got to catch the sunrise over here, and I'm staying at a very pretty resort. It is literally like paradise over here, and it's called the Salinda Resort in Phu Quoc. I'm obviously going to show you guys everything around here. I'm going to tell you all about it in detail, but I'm very hungry right now, so I'm going to quickly do some paid puja and get some breakfast. For today, the agenda is to chill at the resort a little bit and then head out and explore Phu Quoc. The plan is to go to Ong Lang Beach, like I said first, and then we're gonna go to Gan Yao Beach, and then we're gonna go to the Starfish Beach, which is also called what's it called? The Starfish Beach.
Yeah,
Requiem Beach, and we have Than, right?
Thanh, my name is Thanh.
Thang, we have Thang with us, who is gonna be taking us around. He's from Phu Quoc, he's a local, so which is a great thing. And we have him, so I think we're good to go. I've reached Ong Lang Beach, and the water here is so pristine and so clear. I'm so fascinated. Just gonna explore this because it's a long stretch of like beaches. It's called Long Beach, I think. So just gonna explore it. It looks really nice already. It's got like some really cool statues here. So I'm excited to see what else is in store. But I have to tell you guys, people here are so sweet. They're so hospitable. If you are planning to come here, please do. I see a corner. Okay, the waves are too loud, but I hope you guys can hear me. There's a corner right there where I think there'll be a very pretty view and I could get some nice pictures. So we're walking all the way down there. We're going to Ganjiao Cafe. Ganjiao Cave.
And what were you calling it earlier?
We're going to Ganjiao Cave. We're going. So anyway, the Ong Lang stretch was very hot and very sweaty. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So we're headed to our next stop, which is Ganjiao Cave. So we are finally at Ganjiao Cave, and have a shot every time I say Ganjiao in this video. But anyway, we're finally here, and you can actually see the Cambodia islands from this cape. So that right there is Cambodia. This cape is actually very pretty. Definitely a must visit if you want some good quality pictures or content for yourself. This is a must visit spot. So after a very bumpy ride of 30 minutes, we are finally here at the Starfish Beach, जिसका Vietnamese name मुझे अभी याद नहीं आ रहा है, but I'll leave it in the description box for you guys. So I really hope the ride was worth it because I came all the way just for the starfishes. So we're taking a quick boat ride to the Cape because starfishes are over there.
Okay.
Heading back from the Starfish Beach and going to Sunset Sonato Beach Club. The Starfish Beach was actually very pretty, pristine, clear. जो starfishes थी वहाँ पे, they were not too many, must be like a bunch of 6-7, and वो भी someone else had sort of brought them towards the shore. You couldn't really see all of them there. Also, I just learned that I was under the assumption that if you take the starfishes out of water, they die, but they actually don't die. They just sort of go back to life when they're back in the water, which is an interesting fact. Anyway, I'm super tired now. I just want to go chill at the beach club. I had a quick outfit change and we are finally here at Sunset Sonato. So this beach is actually really cool. Sorry, not the beach, but the beach club is really cool. They've got some really cool corners. There's a stairway to heaven. There are those elephants right there, which I'm trying to run to before the sunlight goes away because the sun's set. But I think we're just gonna stay here for the night and chill here a little bit before we head back because it's a very nice vibe, very peaceful, calm. But I think there will be music later at night. But the place, it has a really nice vibe. I'm loving it. So we've quickly come here to get some dinner. The Sunset Beach Club that we went to, by the time we reached, काफी already sunset हो चुका था. I'm very excited for eating food here because it was recommended by one of the managers at the hotel that I'm staying at. This is the Saigonese Eatery and has a really cool wall right here. I've ordered like a chicken sandwich and some coffee. After this, I'm going to call it a day, going to head home, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Welcome to day 2 of Phu Quoc, guys. I realized I haven't shown you my room, which has an insane view. I love the ocean view from here. Of course, the property itself is so pretty. And I had an early start to the day. So I've already had breakfast and right now I'm going to go do some kayaking in the hotel itself. They have a lot of activities that you can do. So I'm going to make use of that. And after that, let's just see where the day takes us. After kayaking and relaxing in the pool and chilling over there, we came to JW in Phu Quoc, which is in the southern part of the island, and it's a very cool architectural property. Every department of the university is converted into something in the hotel. So like one of the law departments, the libraries would be, say, the reception. So it's really cool. Definitely Instagram worthy. If you are someone who loves shooting pictures, loves shooting content in general, this is the place that you must visit. property. We'll see how much we can cover before the sun goes down. So the sun is setting and I did a quick outfit change again. We love the beach here. It's the Came Beach, so the sands are whiter than what you get in like the other side of the island, and the water is turquoise AF. It's so pretty. Like, I don't know if the videos or photos do justice, but to the eyes it's just so pretty. This concludes day 2 in Phu Quoc. I'm gonna be headed to Ho Chi Minh tomorrow morning. I'm super tired, as you guys can probably tell from my face. In fact, the property of Marriott was so huge, I wasn't able to cover even half of it, but do add it to your itinerary because it is 100% must visit. If you have any questions about Phu Quoc, let me know in the comments down below. I will put all my details down there about where I stayed, my entire itinerary, where all I went and all of that, and any tips that I can give you guys. Everything will be down below. If you have any questions, let me know, and do remember there are direct flights to Phu Quoc from Bombay and Delhi by Vietjet, so that makes it a lot more convenient. Anyway, I will see you guys in Ho Chi Minh.